Hello everyone, Ross Aret, Rose Albru, go back to your bed because Spontan Podcast will accompany you. Hello! Okay, welcome to Spontan Podcast. I'm Jacob as a host today, but I'm not alone here. Welcome our guests.
Hi.
Hello!
Hello, Jacob.
Hello.
Before I say about culture shock or homesick, how are you guys today?
I'm
I'm
fine.
good.
Yeah,
Okay,
fine.
good to hear that. Okay, so today we are going to talk about something related to survival experience. And by the way, I'm from Batam, but before that, can we introduce yourself?
Okay.
Okay. Hello, I'm Tania. I'm from Bali and now I'm in Jogja to the study at Atmajaya University of Yogyakarta.
Okay, so next. Hello, my name is Dian. And same from Kania. I'm from Bali and we're in the same page because I live in Jogja here for 1 year for continuing my study here.
Hello, I'm Amelia and I'm here also for studying at Atmajaya University and I'm from Bali too, same like you.
Yeah, the three of us from Bali.
Okay, Dian, Amel, and Tania. All of us, it's not local people live
Yeah,
in
that's
Jogja.
right.
We live here for studying or continue study from Bali and to Jogja, and then it means we are far from home, and then we are separated from our family. So talking about that today, we will discuss about something that is very relatable into life and
In ourselves.
and relatable to student like we are.
Okay.
And I think we've all experienced something called homesick and culture shock, right?
Yeah, that's
of
right.
course.
Big idea.
Yes, it's also called migrating, living alone, new place, and everyone new things.
So, from the source that I read, homesick is a feeling of longing for one's hometown, especially for one's own home. So I think that's perfectly or kind of normal to experience something like homesick or culture shock like that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Besides missing home as immigrants, we are also experience culture shock, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it happens to me
Yes.
when the first time I came here, I do got shocked by a situation and also the culture here because I'm not used to it. I think it's very normal to everyone. I think everyone have ever experienced this.
Oh yeah? What exactly is culture shock and what culture shock have you experienced?
Okay, so based from the thing that I've read on the internet, so a culture shock is a situation when someone feels unprepared with a new environment and also
Yes, sir.
a culture same like us now. We're not a local, we're not from Jogja, and now we came to Jogja and it's not our hometown, right? And there's lots of things here, lots of new things that we've never got and never been before. And I think a culture shock that I've experienced here since over 9 months I guess I'm here. I think Jogja has lots of one-way street.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Right?
Much. Yeah.
Yeah, and
So agree.
Too much, right?
I remember during my early days, because I'm not used to the road. At the time, I wanted to go to a supermarket to get my stuff. I'm still using a Google Maps. The Google Maps actually told me to go straight, but I'm so bad at memorizing road,
Okay,
right? I turn right, which it's a one-way street, and I go there from a opposite direction, and someone scolded me. That was so embarrassing because the situation is so crowded at that
Oh my
time.
god. The one that scolded you is a policeman or
No,
local
that's
people?
just
Local
local
people.
people here.
Okay.
I think that's the culture shock that I've experienced.
Okay, and for me, it's the way people hear that's like a conversation that the people
yeah.
help with me because sometimes the people here talking with me, they speak their native language.
Native language.
Yeah.
So it's like a communication barrier.
Yeah. Their native language is totally different from my native language. So when they're talking to me, I feel like what are they saying to me? Because I think they are thinking I understand too,
Yeah.
and I'm not understand a single thing from the way they are talking to me. And I think that's first the way people here have the conversation, and second is the way people here dress. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, we're from Bali.
Yeah,
and
yeah, you know.
You know.
Yeah, we are from Bali, so that's totally different. The way people here dress and the way people in my hometown dress, that's so different. So I think I will follow the rules here, the way they are dressed. I using a long clothes or pants. Yeah, that's right.
Not sleeveless, right?
Yeah, that's right. Because they are hot too.
Yeah.
I will endure that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, my culture shock is the route. If in Bali I get lost, then I will stay in Bali because Bali is an island,
right?
small
Yeah.
island.
Not
But
like here.
when I lost in here, I don't know where I am.
Yeah,
Because
it's
the
so
is-
wide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the island of Java is very large.
And the island is including too much town.
Yeah.
Meanwhile in Bali is island and town is we are familiar with, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bali Island.
Yeah. Okay. So homesick and culture shock are rooted, right?
Yes, it's very right, but because homesick and culture shock is certainly related to migrants because of their position is different atmosphere, especially the meaning of the sentence is. I agree with the opinion.
Yeah, I agree. In my opinion, culture shock affect homesick because if seen from journal about homesick, the change in environment, social aspects, culture, and climate contribute to homesick. So, those change occur because we are shocked by the culture, so it makes sense.
Oh yeah, I think that makes sense. But in my opinion, homesickness isn't always caused by culture shock, and homesickness isn't always related because homesickness is about for longing for one's home, and culture shock is more about a feeling being surprised for being taken aback from a different culture.
That's true too. Sometimes I also think that I get shocked from the situation, but it doesn't lead me to a homesick. I mean, that doesn't mean I wanted to go home.
Yeah.
It just makes me more enthusiastic to learn lots of things.
Because the culture here is different from
Yeah.
the culture
So
we are
different.
from. Yeah. So that's why.
And yeah, that's what I said. That's true, right?
Yeah. That's from what? From the culture here is different.
Very different.
Yes.
with us. And
That's what make us interested
Yeah.
and want to learn something new. like
our
that.
curiosity.
Yeah,
is,
yeah. Our curiosity is sometimes maybe it makes us shocked, but not that shocked. Not like what, not that like that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Wow, it's so very interesting to
Very emotional, right? To
emotional.
share.
Yes, that's right. After I hear about culture shock and homesick, I can conclude we have different perspective
Yeah.
because Jogja and Bali is a different culture and different place. Maybe we have to
understand.
adapt
Yeah,
to
to adapt.
Jogja and Bali.
Oh yeah,
Adapt their
that's
culture.
right.
Okay.
From Batam too.
Yes.
Yeah, because Batam so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Island,
Batam
Batam
Batam is
you
Batam
forgot
City.
you're from Batam, right?
Yes.
Because we are all from Bali here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about homesick and culture shock, almost a year we live here. We have experienced the hardship of living away from home. Have any of you experienced about that?
Of course, but for me it's not big deal because I'm independent and often travel out of town alone because I take in bicycle competition but still I'm afraid when I'm cycling alone in here.
That's scary.
Okay, so difference from Kenya. I'm not too independent. As you guys know, I cook at my boarding house, and one day I felt so tired and lazy to cook. And when I arrived in my boarding house, there's no food, and I'm hungry. I want to eat. There's no food. I have to cook. Oh my god, that's the worst feeling ever. That's the worst
I
feeling
know.
ever. And because I don't feel like ordering food online because I want to save my money, and then I still have groceries that I bought from the market, and there's a lot of groceries like tofu, vegetables like that. I don't want to waste it. So in that day, in the time, I cook or like cry, like why I should like this, like because in my home there's already food. Yeah, everything is already done. Like every time I went back to the school, there's already food. My bed is already done. Like I only have to eat and then sleep like that, and then making my own homework, that was so easy. And then today
Today we just
that
have
was,
ourselves.
today that was so
We
hard.
have to do everything by our own self.
yeah that's so
As
that's
simple
the
as
worst.
making food, we have to cook
Yeah.
for ourselves.
Even
there-
though I enjoy making food, I enjoy cook,
That doesn't
that's
mean
still
we're always
that's still a time that hard, that's so hard for me.
I think I was on the same page with Dia, and I also experienced
right.
it several times.
So
Like
complicated.
I got so frustrated because when I was like so tired after after having a class at campus, I went back to my boarding house and there's no food. So like I also so confused, like what should I eat today? Like what do I have to? What kind of food that I have?
Yeah.
And yeah, that was so frustrating.
Yeah.
But beside that, I think hardship that I experienced here was when I was sick. We don't have anyone,
Yeah.
right?
That is
I do
right.
have friends, but when we get sick and we are at our boarding house, like
We are feeling
I
so
mean-
emotional, right? Like
Right.
we are alone
I remember
here.
when I was in Bali, when I was sick, my mom served me. My mom served me a porridge. She gave me like an affection, but here I can't find it. I just have my own self, and
we are forced to be strong.
yes, we are strong. We're
Yeah,
strong
right.
here, right?
We are forced to be strong.
Yeah, at that time I remember I was sick. I do have a medicine that my mom gave me from Bali, but the medicine that I need is not on the stock. I mean, it's ran out of the medicine,
oh my
so
God,
I
that
have
was
to
the worst.
buy it. And I found a doctor online, and I texted, and I buy the medicine by myself. And I also have to cook food for my own self, even though like I feel so.
Oh my god.
I feel so pale. I'm exhausted, but yeah, I just have to do it.
Why
'cause I
you're
don't have
not ordering food online?
I don't know. At that time, I don't have any. I don't want to eat food that
Right.
has lots of taste. I just make
okay.
porridge.
Porridge is a simple thing to make, right?
Yes, I
yeah.
know. But at the time, I don't have any energy, so
Yeah, that's right.
that forced me to do that.
Wow, hearing all your story make me amazing about how strong we are.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
so strong.
So strong.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Please don't underestimate us.
Yeah. That's why we are all a survivor in our own way. Because a survivor is not just a term for someone who can survive in the island that in the middle of the sea or nowhere. But a survivor is about how a person can overcome all the obstacles they are facing.
I agree with you, Dian. We all have a different levels of difficulty, so we can't just compare our stories and method with the other.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very, very emotional. So after each of you guys experience that, what do you guys do if you face with the same problem, even this biggest problem? Maybe you can explain about that.
For me, because I've experienced several events that made me really struggle, that to the point of feeling my mentally is down, I now live by the principle of persevering through each day with enthusiasm and cheerfulness. Okay, because problems will pass and there will always be a way out of a very challenge we are facing. Okay, so don't forget to be positive, guys.
Yeah, this fear is temporary for me because I have started to familiarize myself with Google Maps, and pictures, maps, I know more about the route in here.
Yeah, same with me. And I think if I face the same problem again and even it's bigger, I think all we need to do is just to remind ourselves that everything will be okay. I mean, what happens will pass, right?
Yeah.
And don't be panic. And if you're struggle with something, find someone that can help us.
Okay. I agree with you, but the difference is you are not panic, okay? You are stay calm, and
I
I'm
can-
panic, okay? I mean, like Dixon is cooking, I have to cook for next class. Like I'm so panic. Oh my god.
Yeah, everyone is different.
And fortunately, that time will pass.
Yeah,
because
I know, right?
that time, like a blink of an eye, that time will pass. Even though I'm panic and a lot of struggle comes to me, that will pass.
Yeah.
Okay, after we discuss about homesickness, culture shock, and sharing experience, one thing I have to grasp here is that we are all the main character in our we live. Only we can help and understand other people about anything else, and that what makes us survive in our story. Even though everyone's story are different in Bali and
Yeah.
Jogja, it's different culture.
And Batam too.
Yes, and Batam. Okay, I forgot. I'm from Batam.
You always forgot your problem.
Okay, we have all tried hard to overcome to every problem that comes our way because the definition of survivor. And as I understand from the English for Social Science model by Mr. Indra, is someone who can endure and navigate difficult situation or condition, often with extra dictionary, courage, resilience, and perseverance.
Okay, yeah, and I think we should appreciate more a college student like us, especially that a college student that wandering around, because that was so hard, so hard that we have our own difficulties. That was
Yeah.
so hard.
And being far from home is not easy, right?
Yeah, that was the
It
worst.
takes time to
Yes.
used to living alone,
And-
especially if you are someone who rarely go outside when you are in hometown, but now you have to live here alone.
Yeah.
And that was just so frustrating. And I think despite of that, from living alone, we learn a lot of things, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And starting from getting used to things that we've never do before,
Yeah, we are done before.
which makes us more independent.
Yeah.
And trying things that we've never done.
Yeah.
And then also making us more aware that spending time with family is very valuable.
That's right. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I think I have a time like that. Like in Bali, I really affection with my
Yeah.
dad, and then today in Jogja, I always chatting with my dad like that. I miss you so much. Please wait for me. And then my dad just like, hello Dian, how are you? Like that was so
Yeah, we
sad.
miss their presence, right?
Yeah.
Okay, starting today, we start following ourselves for a survivor on campus. Let's
Let's
go.
Yay!
Let's
Cheers
go.
for us!
Okay, we will end our discussion about homesick, culture shock, and experience you have to
Yeah.
explain. And I hope our discussion has been beneficial, especially for you students who are living away from home. Be confident that you face every challenge you're experiencing, and don't forget to pray to God and call your family.
Yeah.
Bye bye to camera.
Bye bye. Bye bye.